Oh, if you are turning 65 anytime soon, now is the time to start thinking about Medicare. Catherine CVA from AARP and Steve Edmonds from Alliance Insurance Services are joining us right now. All right, let's talk about the difference between the enrollment period and the annual enrollment period. So, Steve, first, let's talk about what's going on right now.
Okay, so we've just come out of the annual enrollment period. It runs from October 15th until December 7th every year, and that's for all Medicare beneficiaries that want to change plans during that time period. Right now, or we're in a period now that runs from January 1st to March 31st. It's actually called the open enrollment period. And folks that are on a Medicare Advantage plan have one opportunity to make a change between January 1st to March 31st. Maybe you're in a plan, maybe your drugs are not being covered the way you thought they were going to be, or maybe you're dissatisfied with the plan for some reason. It gives you one opportunity to make a change if you do it prior to March 31st.
Okay, so that's good information. So if you have an Advantage plan and you're not happy with it, you can change it at this moment up until March. Now, Catherine, your specific enrollment that we're talking about is when folks hit 65, and this is a specific timeline.
It is, and it's probably the most important timeline with Medicare because it has implications for the rest of your life. So as you approach your 65th birthday, 3 months before to 3 months after, and the month of your birthday, so in that 7 month period, you have to sign up for Medicare, even if you are working. Doesn't mean you have to take it all, but you must sign up for it. There's two parts that you sign up for at that time. Part A, all of us seem to get, and that's hospitalization and inpatient care. Part B, you have to sign up for, but you can defer it if you are still working and you have credible insurance at your employer. Now, here's the catch. If you don't sign up for it and defer it or take it, when you decide that it's time for you to have it later, you will pay a penalty. And that penalty, if you don't sign up in that 7 months correctly, that penalty will be with you for the rest of your life. And it is a 10% penalty per year going forward. So it is a pricey penalty. And it's one of those things that we all need to pay a great deal of attention to in that period of time.
Okay, so Steve, you know, a lot of times people follow up with the question of, I have to sign up for Medicare even if I am still working or I'm getting health care from my spouse.
Yeah, and you should go ahead and sign up for Medicare because number one, Part A is free, so there's no cost for it, and it will coordinate benefits with your group health insurance. So there's absolutely no reason not to take Part A when you get 65. And then to Catherine's point, if you're still working, you can defer B, but you do need to let Medicare know that, and you do need to make sure that your coverage through your employer is credible coverage, and your employer can tell you that most of the time.
Yeah, and
And
just to
I,
make another point, Catherine, because I know you talk about this often, there actually is a box where you have to like check defer. And if you don't, you could be in real trouble.
you can, and that there's not much arguing. If you don't check the box or start paying for your Medicare Part B, you will be in trouble for the rest of your life, and that penalty never goes away. So it's really important that you do that. And the other time it's important to go back if you have deferred is when you retire and stop working and lose that coverage. It's important that you then contact Medicare and sign up for Part B during the months after you have changed your employment status. Otherwise, again, it's another penalty opportunity.
All right, and I just want to take this moment to say that there's a lot of resources out there because Medicare is complicated. So AARP has lots of free resources for you. Steve is an insurance agent that is independent, which means you can call an independent insurance agent. You don't pay any money. They go through and they look at all of the Medicare option plans for you for free. So I wanted people to know that there are resources and helps out there. We appreciate you setting the record straight about when you need to enroll, why you need to enroll, and that there is an open enrollment time right now for those with Advantage Care plans. If you need this interview, maybe you need to send it to somebody else, it's going to be in the Who Wants to Know section of our website.